Hey my Sagittarius, this is TarotBae here with FlirtySavageSpirit, and we're going to get into your weekly love reading. This relationship reading can basically have anything to do with love or any other type of relationship, right? So just take it how you feel it, whatever it feels to be your story, run with that. You know what I'm saying? This is some perplexing type of energy in these cards here. So we have Harmony, which is the Lover's card. We have the Devil with the Temptation. We have the Seven of Swords with the Deception and Envy. Unrequited love, let go. And then love come at the bottom. So the reason why this is very, very much so perplexing is because all three of these cards that line here are all speaking about love. And all three of these cards is here. It's all talking about toxic energy, deception, and letting go of that shit, right? But then it's bound together with this unrequited love that's here. So basically, in a nutshell, what I'm feeling like is that some of you Sagittarius could definitely be in a situation where there is a lot of love and harmony that's in you guys' situation, that this person holds the key to your heart, or you hold the key to their heart, but just seems to be like some toxic ass shit that goes on between you guys. Like, it's a lot of love there, but maybe there's a lot of immaturity there that is as well, or the love is there because you guys grew up together and you've known each other for such a long time, or either you have bonded through some type of traumatic ass experience. So an immense amount of love that is shared here. However, this person may not be no good for you, or either, this relationship may not be at the point of where it has matured enough in order for you guys to actually be in a connection going forward, because somebody is definitely standing more in their devilish type of energy, whether or not they're controlling, they're overly jealous, they are abusive, they are cheaters, just whatever that situation is that provides like that deception is type of energy. Okay, Spirit. I don't know why, but Spirit is telling me that somebody that's watching this person may be messing with your sister or your brother or somebody in your family. And that's why you have to let this shit go, no matter how much you love. And maybe that's why love is showing here twice, because you love your family member too. But it's like, I can't believe you did this, or you're doing this. Or it could be that you used to date this person and now this person is now dating someone that is close to you. And you're like, but we still have love for each other. So why would you violate us to that degree of that I could never return from that you're putting me in a position where I have to let go, because this is a no-go. Like, this is too much. This is the straw that breaks the camel's back. So now I'm starting to question if the love is actually returned. And it's basically telling you, if you're in that situation of where you're questioning about someone else's love for you, let that whole shit go, because you're not going to get the answer. They do what they do, or they do what they don't do, because that's just who the fuck they are. They're in this devil-ish type of energy. There's no ration or reason to it. Yes, I still feel like that the person actually love you, but their choices and their decisions and their actions may not actually reflect their actually love. But we always seem to think that theoretically, yes, love is supposed to bring out the best in other people. But if you have blockages like with this devil, then you see how he's blocking the light, like how he's holding up. I can get this card up. How he's like holding his hand up, and he's like blocking kind of like the light. One face is turned this way to reach, and the other face is turned this way to be sunken down in the darkness, like, competing with the two. So it's competing between, looking towards the light, which is this love that they have for you or you have for them, but also looking towards the deception of, I'm caught between two different versions of me. Yes, I love this person, but I may not actually know how to love this person. So I do bullshit ass shit, right? And it makes it look like I don't love you, but it's not that it's not a question of do I not. It's just the mere fact that I just don't know how to show you love in a healthy type of way, or either this is you, Sagittarius. So basically, in a nutshell, it's saying love somebody for what they're giving you and not for what you are feeling. And don't question it. So, because we always want to like start to be like, but, and then I don't understand, like, well, why would he lie? Because that's what people do. They lie. Like, just leave it right there. Like, that's just what it is. Well, he couldn't have loved me. So he lied to me for all these years. He couldn't have loved you. He did love you. He or she did love you. They just loved you in their own particular type of way and not in the way that you value or view love. The love was there, but the love just wasn't enough for them to change who they really are as a fucking person. They didn't love themselves enough to change to try to keep you or to honor this love. So, a letting go had to be there. I also feel like for some of the other you guys that love will eventually reign out or win for you guys, but they have to do their own shit first, or you have to do your own shit first. Like, you guys have to do your own shit separately to figure out what is love to you and how do you guys want to honor each other's love and the love for self first. So having to let go of this false mask, this deception of I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, letting go of all of this shit right here in order to stand in harmony and love with anybody. It's kind of deep a little bit, Sagittarius. Feel like we're going to church a little bit, right? And I hope I'm conveying this message the way Ariel, my spirit guide, is giving it to me, because I feel like she's almost hollering at me a little bit too, because it's like, cause that's what I be trying to tell you. Like, okay, Ariel, but we talking about Sagittarius right now, okay? So let's clarify more. I don't know, Spirit, just show me whatever messages that you want to show me that Sagittarius, any of my Sagittarius should know. If this resonates with them or it doesn't resonate with them, just show me whatever messages that you have for my Sagittarius. Two of Wands is in reverse. Three of Swords is in reverse. The Devil is in reverse, okay? The Empress is in, why is all this shit's in reverse? And then the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. I feel like all of this is in reverse. What she's saying is that it's in reverse because there needs to be a reversal of some energy. The energy that is being given out right now is kind of like hustling backwards. It's going backwards. And it needs to be a reversal of that energy to go forward. But you can't do that. There has to be more than love. In this particular situation, love is not enough. There has to be a will. There has to be an action, a decision that is made in order to pull this thing and turn this shit around. Because this right here is all about dropping of juggling of an option, dropping this lack. This to me is all about like having options, trying to cut the ties to what is bounding them psychologically. Like, my love is holding me to you, but it's also imprisoning me to you too. And it's time for me to unbreak my own heart and make that decision to do so by letting go. I have to let go. I have to let go. Because this, no matter how much we love each other, we just not good for each other in this moment. We can let go and come back at another space and point in time. But right now, it's a no. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull some messages from my Flirty Savage Oracle deck and just see what other messages do we have for my Sagittarius. Threesome, that's that cheating energy that I was getting in that deception that's here. Heck no. But you are on my mind. So I feel like, this person that's more grounded in understanding how love works and how they love and they love themselves. You're still thinking about this other person. They're heavy on your mind or you're heavy on their mind, however. But this relationship overall is a heck no, because again, there is a third party that's involved here. And for some of you guys, again, I say it's a family member or somebody or a close friend or somebody that you actually know or somebody that you've asked this person about before and they denied it. They're dealing with this person. And it's causing an issue. And I think that's going to be what that aha moment for you to actually end up choosing yourself and letting go. Like, I choose to love myself. I love you, but I'm going to have to choose to love myself because this just ain't working. This just not the situation that I signed up for. For some of you guys, I feel like that familiarity is also like you've known this person for a long time. Like you guys have been through this cycle many of times, but this person just don't love you the way that you need to be loved, or you don't show this person love the way that they need to be loved. It's just one of those things of the fish and the bird can love each other immensely and forever, but they could never live together. They could never have a long-lasting partnership together because they require two different elements in order to survive, to live, to breathe. So I can have a love for you, but I have to love you from the water, you know, or I'm going to have to love you from the air or the trees or whatever. I can fly over and come and visit you. You know, the bird can come and visit the fish in the water. Or the fish can swim to shore for the bird to come down to shore. Like, we can find a middle ground, but we just have to come to realize that we have a love for each other, but our environments, our mentalities, our familiarities of what we are supposed to be around and what we need to survive and to live just don't match. Ooh, God, that's deep, child. Let's end this thing, because baby, good grief, I say that and then this comes out. We both know that I am not the one for you. And I'm starting to understand our connection. And that's pretty much basically what I'm getting for you guys, for you Sagittarius, is that, you know, someone here is just really starting to understand that love sometimes is not all that is required to have a healthy relationship or a long-lasting relationship with somebody. And it takes more elements. The love is the foundation, but trust, understanding, you know, fidelity, actions, willpower, conversation, communication. It's a lot of other things that go into building up a relationship that stands. And I feel like someone is starting to understand that I can love you and still not be with you because you're not the one for me, or I'm not the one for you. So I feel like that, even though I feel like I'm kind of ending this on like a heavy-ish type of note, but I feel like that this is very freeing and uplifting, because basically in a nutshell, Spirit is telling you to break the shackles, to unchain yourself to the love that's holding you back. You know, love shouldn't hold you down. It shouldn't hold you back. It shouldn't bound you. You should be free to fly or to swim or to do whatever it is that you want to make you happy. But you guys should be able to do that together. So Sagittarius, I hope you still like me, and I hope you still subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. And this would be a good time to do so. Those that already have, I love you long time. And I will see you guys on the next read.